Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Capricorn, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Capricorn. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. I'll repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. You can also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. Holographic stickers, as well as a mini holographic version of my oracle cards. You can find a bunch of other things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Capricorn, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Okay. Alright, so we have the Seven of Scrolls. We have Industry. Number 1 with the Oracle of Delphi. With the Five of Keys, Wishes Fulfilled. Five of Forces, Summer, Winter. Three of Scrolls, Setting Your Course. Five of Scrolls, Diversity. We have the Four of Forces, Spring, Autumn. We have the Two of Keys, the Treasure. Okay, so we have basically every season here. Alright, Capricorn, so it's like you're getting some wishes fulfilled here. These are the keys that's been opened to you. Alright, but it's also diversifying from that. Like, you are getting your wishes, but there's a lot more branching off out of that. Okay? Maybe something to do with industries here. But, let's have a look. Let's see here. The first one. The priestess at Delphi sits upon a high, three-legged seat. Steam gently rises from a small fissure in the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll. While the priestess at Delphi physically receives the perceptions from Apollo, it is the priest who interprets her pronouncements. In this, we see two important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. When you receive this card, you're in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it yet, it lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take note as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle at Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. Close your eyes and go within. Feel your psychic growing, expanding upward from the very depths of your being. Now notice the first thing that you sense. See, Capricorn, you're tapping more into your psychic powers here, okay? And take note of what you are receiving. Alright? What you are seeing, what are you feeling? Your interpretations of that. I need to find these other things. Scrolls. 3. The captain of a ship stands on a forward bridge, surveying the horizons through a telescope. Two officers nearby refer to an unrolled chart. A rainbow colors the sky. This is a great time to broaden your horizons in both your personal and business lives. Don't limit yourself to only one direction. Your opportunities are greater than just what you see. When you widen your scope, you'll find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. card can also show a potential partnership or affiliation among 3 people who can help you on your path. Travel or relocation may be on the agenda too. Imagine you are on a ship upon the sea. The wind has filled your sails as you cut through water with ease. Feel the exhilaration of boundless freedom and assurance of going wherever your will drives you. Where are you heading? Okay, Capricorn. So there's a lot of opportunities here being presented to you. Don't be just focused on just one thing, because it's, like I said, it's going to be branching off into a lot of different directions here. 5. A woman stands on a veranda overlooking a beautiful valley dotted with little towns on the hills along the river. Scrolls that she has read lie upon a nearby table. Another scroll is held loosely in her hand. While the woman surveys all that she sees, in this card you'll find that it's time to diversify. There are many options for you to consider, and you should take a look at all of them. Allow yourself to try new things, go to new places, learn new subjects, break out into different directions, and meet new people too. Don't worry about scattering yourself too thin. You're in a period of expansion, so use it. Let yourself go farther than ahead you planned. In the end, you will diversify in ways that you introduce you to a whole new you. Okay. Some scrolls. Work on a Renaissance cathedral has just begun. At first, this building seems modest, but in time, its grandeur will reach several stories high across the centuries. Now, piles of stone and rock dot the scene. A mason bends, focusing intently on a plumb bob that hangs next to a particularly built wall. This instrument helps him determine if the wall is straight and true. At a very basic level, this card could indicate building or renovating a home or business. This card also shows that you're on your way to greatness, but it requires attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy and pay considerable attention to detail and follow through. While you may have a long-term goal in mind, the small steps are what's important now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It's only by keeping up the small that the great can be achieved. There's a situation in your life that requires your attention to detail right now. Close your eyes and imagine that this situation is a puzzle and pieces on the table in front of you. Imagine the individual pieces and sense what you notice and feel about them. Okay, yeah, see. Keys, and we have forces. Spring, autumn. The spring card upright shows a budding tree and flowers beginning to bloom. It is one of the season cycle cards, and it indicates that you are entering a time of planting and an active preparation. Just as the spring is very full time for the farmer who is tilling the ground and planting his crops, so let yourself put in a little more effort now as you lay the groundwork for time ahead. This could be a creative period for you. Take action in creative projects or work-related endeavors that require more time and attention. The work you do now could yield great rewards later. Make sure you engage in this extra activity with joy and optimism. You're always planting your energy into the Akashic records of your life, so as you work towards your goal, remember to plant hope and happiness along the action you take. Close your eyes and feel yourself stand tall, placing one foot in the spring and one in autumn. As you look at your life, ask yourself, what step will you take as you plan a new situation, and what step will you harvest? Set those actions before you now. Okay, and then we have summer or winter. The season cycle card reveals how best to spend your time at this time. The beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on their growing crops. Summer is a yang time of great activity, so this is your notice to get going. Action is an important part of this cycle, and it can take many forms. There may be something that you can do to accelerate your professional life. This may be the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals, perhaps get more exercise, plan more social events, start a fun activity you've been wanting to do. You might also reflect on what actions or perspective would attract a new romance or enhance your love life. This card tells you to consider what needs to be done, then go for it. The cycle is a perfect time to create a smiling, self-loving, and project it outward for the world to see. Also, don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way. This card implies movement of some kind, so get ready. Just close your eyes and with a deep breath, fill yourself with calm and receptive energy of yin. Sense what situation in your life requires peaceful yielding now, and take another deep breath. Exhale the yin and inhale the yang. Feel creative and powerful yang fill you. Where do you want to apply speed and action most in your life right now? So we have keys. So the Two of Keys. A man looks dejectedly at a smashed treasure in a room that obviously has been robbed and plundered. Behind him, a stream of light shines from below the lid of an unbroken chest that rests on a small table. Only piece of furniture in the room that hasn't been touched. This card represents a great loss or disappointment in your life right now. But remember, that this phase is temporary. It might take some time and effort to rally your forces to recover, but there's a great treasure within you that is always available. The little chest represents that part of you that is filled with light. It isn't vulnerable. It can never be lost or damaged. When you focus on what's wrong or what is lacking, it perpetuates your senses of emptiness and victimization. So don't let it get yourself lost in your loss. Open the lid to your light and let it illuminate your way. There are other opportunities and greater wealth waiting for you to discover. Close your eyes and feel the treasure inside you. There's a golden light that flows through your whole body and into the air around you. This is your boundless and abundant light, and it acts as a beacon to the world. What do we have here? We have the Five of Keys. A scene is a bright and full storeroom. A larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with the bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flowers, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled, your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There's abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Close your eyes and feel someone hand you a set of golden keys. One of them opens the most important door before you. Open the door and see what lies ahead. Okay, Capricorns, look at this. Even though things may have not worked out in a particular way, you're being given other opportunities here. Okay? It's time to expand. Alright? Spring's going to be a good season for you. Summer's going to be a good season for you. I can't speak right. But a lot of wishes are coming true, and it's a lot more than you've been expecting, alright? And it feels like in terms of business here, travel, properties, all that sort of stuff. And you're also expanding your psychicness here. Let's get some runes, some charms for yourself. Okay. So we have Aries. You have those placements, one around you. We have these two dragon lovers, one being water, one being fire. We have Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey here. You have this dragon, moon, star. So you're connecting with the moon here, Capricorn. The dragon you're connecting to. Dragon be power, strength, good luck, prosperity, supernatural powers. Can also be the Chinese zodiac of the dragon. Now we have the star. Star can be Aquarius. You could have those placements, one around you. Star can also be wishing upon a star, and we are talking about wishes coming true here, Capricorn. And we have Hathor. We have the raven. The raven's like associated with magic here. We have this Aztec serpent god, which starts with a Q. We have this moth girl, which you're connecting to. Now, the moth is connected to the moon, which you're quite heavily connected to, for it to be popping up twice here, Capricorn. Moth is also a spiritual initiation and transformation, awakening of psychic gifts and abilities, which we do see that right here. So we have, like I said, Capricorn, there are changes happening for you, and we have prosperity, we have abundance here, we have properties could be coming up for you, and then strength as well. So, that's all I have for you. And like I said, first link in the description down below for personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop, go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. And if you want to see more content, don't forget to like, subscribe. Bye, guys.